Every doctor who ever told me what not to eat is dead. I am not. I am 110 years old, still waking up every morning, still making my coffee, still walking outside while people half my age complain about their knees. And I am tired of watching people destroy themselves following advice that was never designed to help them. So today I am giving you what I actually do, not what came in a packet with a celebrity's face on it, not what the latest study announced before being quietly reversed 2 years later. What I do, what my mother did, what her mother did before her. 7 habits. Simple, proven, free. Stay with me because habit 7 has nothing to do with food. And it might be the real reason I am still here when everyone around me is long gone. Before coffee, before food, before a single word spoken, 1 full glass of plain water. Your body works all night repairing, cleaning, processing. It uses water to do all of that. So by the time you open your eyes, you're already running low. And the first thing most people reach for is coffee, which pulls more fluid out before you have put anything back in. My grandmother called it waking up the river inside you. Fill the well first, then everything else. 30 seconds. Costs nothing. I have not missed a morning of it in longer than most of you have been alive. I have had a strong cup of black coffee every morning since I was 15 years old. Doctors gave me looks about it for decades, said it was hard on the heart, raised your blood pressure, caused this and contributed to that. I nodded politely and kept drinking it. Every single one of those doctors is gone. I am still here with my cup. Eventually, the research caught up with what I already knew. Real black coffee is one of the most antioxidant-rich things a person can consume. It sharpens the mind. It supports the body in ways that would fill a separate conversation entirely. But I am not talking about the sugary cold drinks with the whipped foam that cost $6 and get called coffee now. Black coffee. Plain cup. The way it was before anyone decided to ruin it. Every morning, it makes me feel like the day is possible. At 110 years old, that is not a small thing. 2 eggs. Every morning. The whole egg. Yolk and all. I know what they told you. They spent 50 years telling people the yolk would stop their hearts. 50 years of an entire generation throwing away the most nutritious part of the egg because of a theory that turned out to be wrong. My grandmother never threw away a yolk in her life. She said, "The good Lord did not put something poisonous inside the shell. That makes no sense at all." She was right. The yolk has choline for your brain, lutein for your eyes, vitamin D for your immune system, B12 for your nerves and blood, and healthy fat that your brain runs on every single day. The science eventually walked the cholesterol claim back, quietly, without nearly the same noise they made when they scared everyone off eggs to begin with. I fry mine in real butter. 2 eggs, fried in butter, every morning. My heart is still ticking, just fine. Thank you very much. Stay with me through habits 4, 5, and 6, because these are the ones the modern world has most completely abandoned. And 7 is coming. I have not forgotten. Every meal I have eaten in 110 years has had something in it that came from the actual ground. Vegetables, greens, beans, root vegetables, whatever the season brought. When I was a girl, we had a garden my mom attended like sacred ground. Collard greens, sweet potatoes, butter beans, okra, turnips in the cold months, We did not eat these things because we were trying to be healthy. We ate them because they were real, and our bodies knew exactly what to do with every bite. Your body has been running on real food for thousands of years. It has the systems, the enzymes, the processes built to take that food apart and turn it into strength. Food that was manufactured last month in a facility with 27 ingredients. Your body has to figure that out from scratch every time. That costs energy. It creates inflammation. And it adds up over decades in ways that eventually show up whether you can see them yet or not. Put something real on your plate at every meal. Not fancy, not expensive, just real. I have never been inside a gym, not once in 110 years. And I have moved my body every single day of my life because when I was growing up, life required it. The garden, the animals, the cooking and cleaning and hauling. Your body moved because staying still was not an option. Then the world changed. Machines took over. People started sitting for 12 hours a day. And the body built around the assumption of daily movement started breaking down in ways it was never meant to. The joint pain people accept as normal aging. The stiffness, the poor circulation, the fog. So much of what people call getting old is really the cost of staying still. What I do is simple. Every morning I walk outside in real air. Not fast, not far, not on any machine counting anything. I stand when I can instead of sitting. I stretch when my body asks for it. Nothing impressive, nothing that would look good on social media. Just daily, consistent, unglamorous movement. Your body is not a machine that wears out from use. It is a living system that breaks down from disuse. Move every day, not as punishment. Just because your body was built to, and it will thank you for every step. I go to bed when I am tired. I wake up when my body is finished. I have done that my whole life without apology. And I want to say something plainly about the way the modern world treats sleep. People wear their exhaustion like it proves something. 4 hours, 5 hours, running on coffee and willpower, like needing sleep makes you weak. That is one of the most destructive lies your generation has accepted. Sleep is not rest. Sleep is not the absence of productivity. Sleep is when your body does its most critical work. Your brain during deep sleep activates a system that physically flushes out toxic waste that accumulates while you are awake. Waste that, left uncleaned night after night, contributes to the mental decline that robs people of their minds in old age. Your cells repair during sleep. Your immune system mounts its deepest defense. Your hormones reset. Your nervous system recovers. Every night you cut that short. You leave critical work unfinished. The debt accumulates quietly for years until the body presents the bill. My grandmother said the night is not the enemy of the day. The night is what makes the day possible. Give your body its nights. Every single one. Without guilt. The version of you that sleeps properly is sharper, more patient, more resilient, and more alive in every way that matters. Every morning of my life, I have had a reason to get out of bed. Not an alarm, not an obligation. A reason. When I was young, it was my children. When they were grown, it was my community and my church. When my husband got sick, it was him. When he passed, I had to find a new reason, and I always did, because I believe from 110 years of watching people that the body follows the spirit. I have watched physically strong people lose their purpose and be gone within a year. I have watched frail, struggling people hold on for decades because they had something they were not finished with. The body will fight for you, but it needs you to give it something to fight for. And I have watched people retire from work and retire from life at the same time. Stop being useful, stop learning, stop being needed. And the body hears that announcement and begins cooperating with it in ways the person never intended. Purpose is not just a spiritual idea. It is a biological instruction. It tells your body, stay alert, stay sharp, stay here. We are not finished yet. So my seventh habit, my most important one, is this. Never stop having somewhere to be. Never stop being useful to someone. Never let your story feel finished. A garden, a grandchild, a neighbor who needs you, something you are still learning, something you want to see happen, anything real, anything yours, anything that makes tomorrow feel necessary. Because the moment you decide your story is over, your body starts writing the last page. 7 habits. All of them simple, none of them expensive, every one of them available to you starting today. Water first thing, real black coffee, 2 whole eggs, something from the earth at every meal, daily movement, proper sleep, and a reason to still be here tomorrow. Pick the one you have been most neglecting, just one, and start it today. Not perfectly, just start, because that is how my grandmother did it. One small, real thing, done every single day for a whole lifetime. That is all it ever was. Share this with someone who needs to hear it, and leave me a comment telling me which habit you are starting. I read everyone, because at 110 years old, a good conversation is still one of my favorite things in the world. Now go drink your water.